and then we'll get to how they suffocated me, broke my ankles, and threw me on a metal slab at Olive View Hospital, but not before the license plate vehicle of a federal agent pulled in with the parking lot behind us into the parking lot 1091007, which I'll always state. What is my apartment number? What is my apartment number, people? Does that say 109? Does that say 109? It does, right? Well, not only my apartment number 109, but where did the impersonation of a Secret Service agent occur at? AB 109. Whoa, what a quinkadink. What did the Iranian terrorist leave on the floor for me? What did it say behind the bracelet, but not before saying this on the front? Well, you tell me. What does it say? Does that say 109? It does to me. That's 109. But what was that Federal Bureau of Investigation's vehicle, gray unmarked Ford, that followed us into Olive View Hospital, January 2017, but not before me being suffocated, ankles broken, thrown on a metal slab on my last breath, but it said 1091007 on his plate, and with the business card of the sergeant female who promised on a 15-minute recording taken in my house to go to Olive View Hospital, who broke the promise before having my ankles broken and the rest. Well, she failed that promise, but as it was written back to the 15-minute recording on the back of her business card by Emmett True, which was the backseat ambulance driver and the one that suffocated me with this ambulance jacket, but it was handed to the lobbyist to put down that license plate number and hold for me till I was released from that hospital, but never given back with that. Let's continue. I'm not done yet. Now, hold on. We're just getting started, people. That's the funny thing. We're just getting started. What does it say on this bolt here? And go ahead and read that right now. Does that say 1092? It sure does, doesn't it? Take a better look. Let me take the flash off. How about now? Does it say 109? Yes, it does. But what do you see, and what do you see buried behind it, which I'll show you in a second. What do you see behind it? The very single thing you see in front of the FBI building. And that's their pyramid, right? Put on a 1929 bolt, bought from a car, purchased from a LAPD officer that's retired from the same police station, involved with the murders of me, 9 attempted murders. But the very pyramid found at the FBI building. Ain't that a quickie dinky? But with the camera on it? From a 1929 bolt? Get the hell out of here. Get the hell out of here. Get the hell out of here now. We're not even started yet, people. We're about to really dig into their assholes. Hold on. Now, any judge in the country will say, damn, guy, you're good. You not only banged them out on all fours, but you banged out 400 million terrorist suspects for us that were planning to kill our president. Thank you, you're a hero, and give an award. But the Secret Service would give me a complimentary award for protecting their Secret Service as I did, but not before you see the December 30th, 2017 message that Mr. Scope, S-C-O-P-E, gave to me, Mark Shallit, on my YouTube account, M-A-R-K, last name S-H-A, L-L-I-T, but saying these very words. So are you going to comply with us terrorists? Oh, we may need to submit you for a severe psychological evaluation, but not only connected to the LAPD officers, but listen to this. You see that? The trash man, who's not our normal trash man, but waste management, a heavy involved suspect, for the record. But we're not even started yet. Let's continue on. Let's continue now. Get back to what we're on, because you know what? We don't want to miss a beat. But not before saying your Secret Service will not stop us, and then saying that they are above my Secret Service. And me doing Secret Service's job for 5 years, but every single LAPD desk duty officer who manipulated and hacked the Secret Service phone lines, including stole Secret Service evidence out of the 725 Wilshire Boulevard building, but when it's at 225 East Temple Street. Let's continue on, people. We're not even done yet. We're just started. As LG companies involved heavily in the crimes. They use stuff like this, the speakers. But don't forget the very foam, which it's all the evidence is on, which are serial numbers behind it, and I'll show you the proof. As we're going to peel one back for you. But secret weapons of war were used on this thing. Oh wait, first something important. I don't want to miss this out because we're going to show you the May 4, 2017 serial numbers, processing chip ID numbers that prove the crimes were committed first. Go ahead, flip this mother. Go ahead and get that money. Get that money, baby. Get that money. Get all that money. Get all that money. Get that money, baby. Get all that money, baby. That's number one. Right there. That's the very tag for it. Let me go ahead and show you the tag for it. 1 second. On the original metal plate that I do have and where I wear around my neck. Give me 1 second to find that for you. There you go. Right there. Don't forget to get that. It's very important, people. Very, very important. Because it's number one. And there it is, baby. Huh? Who loves ya? Who loves ya? You're the toilet flush? Well, that's exactly why I Love Plumbing walks into the police station on the same date of 6/6/2017 when the White House crime was reported but never done anything about. Because they were involved with the crimes of the White House crime. Oh, take a picture. It might make you rich. Don't forget that one. Now I want to go ahead and state, those who thought they were going to commit crimes against my God's children, you are wrong. You will not rape women neither, as you're involved with raping women and selling children as sex slaves. You will not touch my Lord's children, as my Lord has punished you, and you will be punished for the crimes you committed. For going against my Lord, you are banished out the kingdom, New Zion. And it's not hashtag when it's pound game, bitch. And that's a message to my United Kingdom. Thought they were going to commit a crime against the United States, which were severely wrong. Severely wrong. Because it's pound game, bitch. Recognize, motherfucker, USA. All day, baby. And that's a broadcam chip that proves every single crime of the May 4th, 2017 incident. Number one chip. Told you to take a picture, it might make you rich. You heard? Skeet, 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 skeet. And you know the rest of it. And don't forget, also, we've been given 150,000 U.S. companies who funded terrorism but had this very same sign. As you see, it looks like a cat face or devil face. But look in there. And this is one more 109 for you. Look close, you might miss. Don't miss this 109 now. Because it's going to appear. I should get my magnifier on this one. But you're going to see the 109, trust me. Because I have to show it to you. In order to make mine picture perfect. You're the toilet flush again? But the toilet flush in 25 years, my toilet never flushing by itself. But not before I put a YouTube video of I Love Plumbing having the handheld flusher that's from this window. You go to the right under the little compartment where people in the building used to hack me from the stairs and flush the toilet by themselves and erase the crimes. But why my crime facilitated and still conducted for 5 years? Because every day they just flush it through the toilet. As I proved it with the DWP phone and the FCC flash flood warning signal, but cutting off the water hose at the same time. But when the FBI agent walked through and passed, the 110 parking lot camera with the bag of groceries, but not before he was inside a FedEx truck that he was dropped off by his Ford SUV, dark blue, FBI partner, jumps in the FedEx truck, hacks me, I catch him, he comes out with his grocery bag, walks through the parking lot, and the same day. You want more evidence? I got plenty more. We haven't even started, people. We have not started. You know what shut them down time means? Do you understand the level? I don't think you can even understand the level. I do want to state, Microsoft, through Google Maps, Microsoft helped change phone numbers and addresses of all Secret Service, Homeland Security addresses, and had them to rinky-dinky places. As Microsoft's product, Xbox was used to copyright and trademark all websites, as Microsoft is a funding terrorist network. I want to state, I have 150,000 companies, and I mean 150,000 companies for funding terrorism, and not short of that, even more. I will be turning in all those companies as major crime suspects. I want to state, you will not commit a crime to my president or to my USA, as you have dishonored the memory of the lives of my soldiers of the United States. You will be punished for that severely. And right now, you're going to receive that punishment. And I mean, I'm going to whoop the shit out your ass for doing that. And especially for profiting off of dead U.S. military killed by terrorists, which I proved you actually participated and made money and profited as a U.S. company off of our military being killed by terrorists, and while your company will be taken for good, but while you will be jailed and your company forfeited to my United States presidency and the successor of the White House, Mr. Donald J. Trump, our U.S. president. And a good president, in fact, that I like. Even though sometimes, well, we'll leave that alone. Anyways. Now I want to state, companies of every sort put a camera on their very equipment, devices, or clothing to commit a crime, from packs of cigarettes, to toothpicks, to lighters, to this here. And this is to prove that not only am I serious about this, but the level of it. And a camera on a pack of cigarettes, people. Now go ahead and get a good look. It might get you richer, this one. Do you understand the level of this, soldier? Soldier! I'm talking to you. Do you understand the level? Do you understand the level? You don't understand shit, motherfucker. But you're about to understand, because I'm going to make you understand. Like I said, you cannot beat me. Because I work for my Lord. And I'm from a certain military organization in the skies. And we are a military force that cannot be reckoned with, and I'm a captain of my legion. And I work for the USA only. NASA, 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 NASA. Navy, Navy, Navy. Air Force One. We're going in. They're booty holes only. And this proves the electric device in it, which is a material code for electronics. Go ahead and convict that. Proof of the very art feed that was on the box of the Energizer. Go ahead and get that. And the very FSC who paid 400 million people plus to commit crimes to the computer, but who paid under crime organized gang stalking, which FBI created so they can manipulate and hurt our president, but not before they were caught working with Iran and United Kingdom committing espionage charges. We're not even done. We're not even started. Like I said, we're getting down to business, bitches, and I'm going to take care of you right now. Like I said I would. I want to say you might as well go ahead and get this Coca-Cola can, serial numbers, because they committed a crime or was about to. Because even Coca-Cola's cans were doing a jump for me. And that's why you see that special tag right there, is because they're involved in terrorism. Now I want you to look and see on this cap when you're going to see a camera, and you're going to see right there through the silver, and how they hide cameras through silver, but you're going to see a camera in a silver Coke can. Just give it a second, as it'll become clearer to you. And there you go. As you see it directly in the middle of that circle, and that's called the camera. Hold on. You want bright lights on it? There you go. Bright lights. Now go ahead and take a look. and the barcode hidden in the silver too. See the camera? I know I'm good. I'm top fucking grade A U.S. military. I'm more than good, motherfucker. I'm the best. I'm USA, baby. And that's who I represent all day. Alright? And now I want you to get this pilot, and I definitely want you to take his license away, but not before showing you the camera again one more time, but hidden behind that E and whatever tag number it was. I want that pilot's license taken away. I want him jailed for radio radar frequency crime that he's committing right now. And don't forget that van, have him investigated. And don't forget that suspect that's in the black vehicle who was his major suspect, but part of 216. You see those flashing lights? That's a radio frequency crime, but we're going to show you what he's doing that. He's a major suspect, but so is his 5-count party, all living at apartment 216, who was connected to Iranian terrorists, whose vehicle is right next to the wall, but was connected when his black Lincoln was parked at the very same spot. Apartment 216, terrorist suspects, and who I call the Goldfingers. Now, let's get to how you see him and why you saw those flashing lights, but how crimes are committed. ABS, ROHS. But not only that, but hidden through Department Water Power, hidden through Pesticide Terminex, and hidden through Gas Company. But why you just saw what you just saw will be shown to you now, as ABS is a heavy facilitator of the crimes, and how they are, I'm going to show you now. And how that vehicle is committing an ABS crime, we're going to show you how he's doing it now. Here you go. Soldier. 1 second, soldier. I want to state that this was where an LAPD officer did commit insurance fraud, car accident insurance fraud, and this device was actually used to commit a crime on one of my walks and to erase evidence of computer as LAPD tried to erase it. We're going to show you how now. Just give me 1 second. I got to open the briefcase. Don't forget, I've been poisoned here for a long time. Drugged, held in my own country as a POW. And this is what he's doing out there right now. You're going to get a good look at it. And this is called ABS and how they're committing the crimes through ABS. Go ahead and get the serial numbers of this too. I want everything booked in and turned over. LAPD helicopter unit on one of our walks on Berbeca Reseda committed car insurance fraud where they staged a car accident as under organized gang stalking. It states law enforcement and federal agents involved in staged events like that car accident, that this was used to erase evidence of secret services, but to commit a crime against my United States White House. Go ahead and book that in. You see that BMW sign? The problem was it was on the floor, but wasn't off a BMW car accident. It was off a different vehicle. I do want to state that for the record. As everything, it's for the record. Now I want to state the vehicles used through ABS have the flashing lights, but special lights, but those companies I'll be suing you as well. But as Mercedes is one of those companies and committed crimes to me since 1960 something. And we'll show you that proof next. As every company almost in the United States did involve itself with funding terrorism, I will be taking over many companies, as he who gains the world does not lose his soul unless he chooses to. And that's a great Bible verse, isn't it? Because it's all biblical, remember. God is good. I love you. For protecting our children of USA and the nation. Because I pledge allegiance to this flag of United States of America, which I stand invincible, me against the nation, against all odds, but invincible, with liberty and justice for all. And that's me, by the way. And that's why I used to cry every time I used to say the Pledge of Allegiance, but at the age of 6 years old. Because I knew this day would be coming. And I was that person that was invincible, under the Lord, against the nation, invincible, but for liberty and justice for us all. And that's why you see why it's a trillion chance, 1 in a trillion chance that this could be happening to one person. And that's because it's biblical. And I'm the man who they call he who gains the whole world as a king does not lose his soul unless he chooses to, because in America it's called free choice. If I want to lose my soul, I will. That's my choice, not yours, by the way, for the record. But I'm too smart for that, as you can see, people. I'm smart, right? Or am I stupid? Now, I put 400 million people on their backs because the Lord told me to. Because they were hurting our children. And hurting my U.S. military. And hurting my friends that are in jail. But not before. The LAPD officers like to let everybody out of jail I know, but to come to my window, but while their vehicle is facing my window, to make my house look like a drug house. But with their very wristbands, and for them first coming out of jail, wearing them, coming to my window. And me having those wristbands as proof and evidence as well. What you got to say to that one? You see a camera on a bumper, people? Do you see a camera on a bumper? Do you? I know. I do too. Here. Get it a little closer. And I'll go upwards so you don't say it's a reflection of the phone. Do you understand the level? 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 I want that man arrested. Or woman, whoever's flying that pilot. I want that person arrested for committing a radar frequency crime right now. But committing it for terrorist ISIS network, which the 400 million party does work for ISIS. And is a ISIS-connected terrorist organization. You notice that black vehicle left? Now you notice that Prius pulled up? It only pulled up to commit a crime. And that's what they do every day in rotation, but 400 million people doing it. Now I want to go ahead